What is up, everyone? We are back with some more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis news and updates and announcements and all that fun stuff. So we have two updates I want to go over. In an earlier video, I went over this substat one, so go back and check that one out if you haven't already, if you were confused by what was there. Kind of talk about it a little in detail. So I'm going to start first with the update. So they have updated to 1.1.3. So this is for preparation for the critical threat Iron Giant, whatever that means. Maybe it was the bug fixes that they had talked about from the critical threat from before. So yeah, right here, yep, resolved issues, critical threat issues have been resolved. Other minor quality of life improvements. I kind of wish they would go a little bit more detail into something like that. Maybe it's a bug fixes. If it's bug fixes, just say bug fixes. But, you know, what quality of life? You know, did we streamline things so the game runs faster? Did we make it so co-op finds battles faster? You know, whatever. I wish they kind of go a little bit more into detail with that. So yeah, we have update 1.1.3. Don't forget to get that downloaded. This is the big one here. November campaign schedule. Okay, we got a lot here. So they're announcing the campaign schedule for November. So we have a weapon enhancement boost campaign that's going to run starting from technically yesterday, the 29th. I'm recording this on the day of the 30th through the 5th. During this rate, significantly enhancing weapons increases by 20%, and the amount of rewards obtained from the weapon enhancement quest will increase by 30%. Neat. As soon as that's done, we have a character growth boost. The amount of experience gained in training quests will increase by 20%, and rewards increased will go up by 20%. Not as worried about that one, honestly. Unless you're really looking to power level a character. November 12th through the 19th, we have a Chocobo Expedition boot. Now this one I'm excited for. So the amount of player experience gained in weapon enhancement quests and character growth quests will increase by 20%. I don't know why that's needed for this. I would think that the experience gained in the Chocobo expeditions would increase by 20%, so maybe that's a mistype? No, there's nothing about experience there, so maybe that is what it's supposed to be. And then the expedition rare drop rate will increase by 20%. So for those of you who have been, you're not getting the rare items that you want, right here, November 12th through the 19th, you got a better chance of getting those items. Get your chocobos exploring like crazy. You know, if you haven't bought all the stable slots, get those stable slots spot. Get the chocobos in there and start running that during this time period for sure. Because I'm assuming here soon we're probably going to be getting a new chocobo expedition area, and we're probably going to get the ocean chocobo. Just guessing. Premium boost campaign, the 19th through the 26th. The amount of rewards obtained in premium quests will increase by 30%. This might be a great time to focus your 3 premium boost campaign or quests on the character memory quests, just because of that increase by 30%. Now, you mean you're going to be going from what, 5 to 7? But still, better than nothing. 5 to 6, really, but even then, the more the merrier there. So about the calculation of the formula, again, after multiplication, round off to the first decimal place, and then when using stamina boost, the bonus percentage is multiplied by the final total reward amount for each item. Rare enemies such as Cactuar, Metal Cactuar, Golden Cactuar are not subject. The event period could change. Campaigns may reappear in the future. The only thing that they don't really tell us, like, I like that they do this, but I do kind of wish they would say, hey, look, we're going to have an event period from here to here. You know, they don't have to tell us what the event is. I don't need to know that it's a Halloween event or a Thanksgiving event or a dungeon ranking event. We're going to have an event from here to here. We're going to have an event from here to here. Put those in there so we can kind of start planning around that. You know, do I want to dump my stamina into grinding for specific, you know, parts? Do I want to save my stamina because there's an event coming? You know, put the draw events in there as well. Hey, you know, there's going to be a new draw event that's going to be happening. Again, don't have to tell us what it's for. We don't need to know what characters or anything like that. Just a new draw event's going to drop on this date. new drop will drop on this date, just so we have an idea of those kind of things, and we can start planning around that. You know, do I have 2 weeks to save up for my next one? Do I have 3 weeks? Do I have a week? Like I said, we don't need the specifics of what items are all going to be in there, but I would like to see something like that added in here as well. And on the topic of events, they can back off a little bit. They can back off on the events just a tiny bit. I mean, right now we have 3 events running consecutively with each other. Or simultaneously with each other. I mean, this was a simple one, just a one and done. But these two, not so much. There's a lot more involved with these two. Speaking of which, where am I at in this one? 297. I'm gonna try to run it again to see if I can't get a slightly better score to get myself closer to that spot where I'm more comfortably gonna sit there. Gotta see if I can get like an S or an S plus ranking here. If I can get that here, I'm in much better shape. Maybe I need to switch out like Ramu into there because of the lightning. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, we got all this going on, and like this one's pretty grindy to get all the stuff. I mean, you're grinding for pumpkins, you're grinding for candy. There's a lot going on there. So just, I'm fine with like one event. It runs for, let's say, it runs for a week or whatever, and the next event starts when the one has like a day left. We don't need to have 2 events running full time with each other, because those events are going to end at the same time. These end at the exact same time. I don't feel that's necessary. I feel that's a lot. Because then I didn't have to neglect the other solo content, and let's not also forget we have the Shiva campaign going on right now too for co-op, so we actually have 4 events going on right now. Like, that's a lot. Still haven't done this one yet. I have not gotten a good group that's been able to finish that. It's been rough. So yeah, like I said, 4 events going on right now. They can back off a little bit. I'm fine with 1 or 2 at the same time. 2's really kind of the max they should be going for. And I feel like, there's tons of content, don't get me wrong, but it almost feels like a chore right now to get through the content versus, oh, it's a special thing. So back off on the events a little bit. Give us a little bit more for the campaign schedules. Like, again, like I said, give us a draw campaign schedule, give us an event campaign schedule. Again, does not go into as detail as this. Like, this is super detailed. That's cool. If you want to do that, go ahead. But like I said, just a blank. There's going to be an event that's going to happen from November 12th through the 30th. There's going to be a draw that happens on the 15th. It will last through the 28th. Something like that. I think that would be really great. I think it's really all they're missing when it comes to stuff like that. Because, again, they're very good about letting us know what's going on. So, that'd be the other really cool thing. Alright, so I've kind of rambled on enough about these things, so we're going to call that here. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you like what you see, if you, want to add your input, like and comment, subscribe, let me know what's going on. What are your thoughts on the amount of events we're getting? Do you feel like we're getting too much all at once? Do you feel like it's not enough? Is it just right? What are your thoughts on the campaign schedule? Would you like to kind of, see that we're going to have events coming up outside of what they've kind of shown us, the draw schedule, stuff like that? So, let me know that down below, and we will see you in the next one.